Do this, but here we go.
All right. Thank you for coming, everybody. And I'd like to reintroduce my friend Shri and Rachel. They both recover from Hashimoto, and me also reversed my diabetic in 20 days with this detox protocol. And well, I think Rachel can explain much better than me. So today, my friend gonna share the story with you. I do too, but yeah.
Can you share a little bit more, Koko, about your transformation? Because your story, I don't know if everyone knows everything, but like, it's pretty incredible. I mean, you were experiencing pain, you were walking on a cane, you were basically having like arthritis in your knee and.
Right. Last month, my friend passed away. I was taking care of him. He had a very rare, rapid growth, terminal cancer, lung cancer. And when I came back home, I see the tea leaf outside of his room dying. Yeah, by the window. And I had a shedding from the vaccine, and the vaccine, the weird rapid growth of cancer, I think it might be something to dealing with the vaccine or COVID, because it's very unusual. And I was kind of a little bit freaking out because I was very sick too. Could be the shedding or some kind of toxic going on. So I thought I need to reset myself. I had a very bad knee, sharp pain. I couldn't sleep at night. My blood sugar went up to 300 because of the stress. I couldn't sleep at night. And my guts bloating all the time. What else? I have been so much problem. My lower abdomen in pain all the time. And I try many different diet, but none of those works. And I started doing this detox protocol. Second day, my sharp knee pain gone. My swelling is gone. And 30 days, initially 6 pounds I lost. And total 30 days, I lost 15 pounds. And my blood sugar, in 20 days, it down to 120, 130 average. Yeah, from 300 to 130, 120.
Wow.
And I realized so much things, that no more bloating stomach, no more pain. I just cannot do. Yeah, I went to doctor and doctor, I think I don't need to see all this specialist anymore. And I throw it away, all my supplement and metformin, because yeah, I get rid of all those medication. I talked to my doctor and the doctor approved that I don't need anymore. It's amazing for me. It's like I'm free now.
Yes, you're free. Aww. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's such a beautiful. When I saw that video of you throwing away that bag full of your medicines and supplements, you're like, I don't need this anymore. I mean, I was practically in tears, like, what? That's so cool. I'm so happy for you. Yay.
Yes, I'm so happy. Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome. Well, let's have maybe Shri has another amazing story. Shri, why don't you share your story? It's so incredible. You and your husband both had an amazing experience.
Yeah, I actually never done this before, like actually just told my story here. So this is like a whole new thing. I would write it out, but this is a little bit, wow. Yeah, so my husband and I were living in Haiku on Maui. And my husband was wheezing, and I kept thinking, you know, are you okay? Like, are you stressed out or something? Because he'd go like that, like throughout the day. And I was just like, and then I didn't understand. And later on, he told me that he didn't want to move. So he didn't want to tell me that he knew there was mold in that place, but he just didn't want to move again because we kind of moved a few times on, you know. And so he was wheezing for a while. And then I started feeling my muscles become sore after yoga. And I'm like, what is this? I don't understand why my muscles are so sore. And then I started, when I'd eat out, I started throwing up and getting panic attacks. So then I looked and read about something with thyroid and panic attacks. There's a connection. And I thought, I should probably go get checked. So I went down the road to a naturopath, and she actually has Hashimotos. She's taking medication for it. And I asked her, I think I have a thyroid condition or something, because I read about it. So she knew to look, you know, for Hashimoto's. And a lot of doctors won't do that because they don't know how to look for it, right? And then she came back, she says, oh, your antibodies are high and it looks like you have Hashimoto's. And then my thyroid was a little bit off. And I thought, oh, okay. So I think it's all connected. The mold, because there's a lot of mold in Hawaii. And what I found out about Hawaii is that you're supposed to get like a parasite cleanse like every 2 years because of the humidity there, because the parasites grow quicker in humidity like that. And so then we decided to move to Arizona, a very dry place, but we moved there actually for his mother. And we started trying up, and I was trying everybody, like you name it, I tried it. Carnivore, ketovore, doctors, naturopaths, acupuncturists, and everything. And then I came across Rachel's site. And I know Rachel because I did yoga with her, Ashtanga yoga, when I lived in Sebastopol. And that's in the Bay Area. And then, let's see, where am I at? I'm like going with the long story. I'm going to try to keep it short. But anyway, so I saw her site, Hashimoto's. I thought, really? And I said, I didn't know she healed with that. And then I was like kind of curious that she actually healed and got off her medication. And they were giving me medication at the time. They gave me twice. They tried to give me, what was it, like Synthroid or something, and the other one, Armor Thyroid. And I'm just like, this other doctor. And then I did it for a week, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. And that's when I found you, Rachel, your site. And I thought, you know, I'm just going to do it. So then I tried it, and I started feeling better. But I was calling the doctors like emergency, because I thought I was going to die from these panic attacks. I mean, it really feels like you're going to die. And I couldn't, I was eating out, and I was throwing up the food. And I was having, I couldn't sleep at night. I was having insomnia. I'd wake up like 4 or 5 times at night, and it took me like 2 hours to get to bed. I'm like, oh my God, why am I just sitting here? I used to be able to sleep really well at the time and before. And what else? The pain in the body, and the thyroid stuff, the Hashimoto's, all that. And then so I started doing the drink, and then I started feeling better right away. I was able to sleep that week, like just fall right asleep. And then I'm trying to remember what else. About like maybe a week later, I started feeling more energy and feeling better. No more panic attacks. No more symptoms of Hashimoto, like feeling tired. I still have a little brain fog, but not as much. Like I kind of mix my words up a little bit, but not as much. That's the only thing I noticed. But everything else is gone now. I can sleep at night. I don't have panic attacks. I'm not throwing up. You know, when I eat something out there, I try not to eat out there because I don't even know what they put in their food now. I'm kind of scared to eat at the restaurants because I have no idea what the oils they're using. And so I'm feeling really good. And my husband, he stopped wheezing. And now he has no more gout. He just got his blood test like 2 days ago. And the doctor says, whatever you're doing, keep on doing that. And so he doesn't have to take the medications anymore, like the gout medications. His arthritis went away. He used to limp. He's not limping anymore. He lost 25 pounds in 1 month. And I actually feel better than I did when in my 20s. I have all this energy now too. So I'm just so grateful. Thank you, Rachel, that I just trust myself and said, I'm just going to jump on this and do it. And it's better than I thought. And then our mold, like the first week was really hard for us. Do you remember that, Rachel?
Yeah, you have a lot of questions and you're very, are you sure? What do we do? How do I do this? What do I do that? But you did it. I mean, the real thing to know is all you have to do is add nutrition in. You don't have to worry so much about everything else. Just add the good stuff in, your body will sort it out.
No, but when we were detoxing too, we got sick.
Well,
remember we lost our voice, right? When we took, right
oh yeah,
before
you
we
guys
took it, we both lost our voice.
Yeah, you got some kind of cold or something.
Yeah, and then when we were taking it, I was blowing my nose, like I feel like I was getting rid of the mold or something was, and then he started, well, it was him first blowing his nose, and he was in bed for 3 days and I was in bed for a couple of days, and I was like, okay, we're detoxing now. And so most people don't think detox that strong, but I think maybe because we were so affected of the mold in haiku. I mean, the mold was growing on our shoes and our clothes, and I always had a clean thing, and I didn't even think anything of it. But now I know that it was mold exposure, and I think that's why it made us more sick when we took the drink and stuff, because we had that mold, and it was our bodies was trying to get rid of it.
You're detoxing. Yeah. Sometimes you can have a little bit of symptoms when your body's detoxing because you're adding these greens in and it's causing your cells to release toxins. So you can sometimes have like 1 to 3 days of like some kind of stuff like that. So it could have been that. It could have been you guys actually had a cold. It's hard to say, but
yeah,
it doesn't last long. Like people get well on the side of it.
My husband, what happened to him, he would get all the flare-ups and then it would go away, then he'd feel better. This last time it was in his shoulder and he couldn't even sleep on that side, it was really sore. Then it went away, but then it felt even more better. So it's funny, it's coming out of his system.
Yeah.
It feels painful, but then
Always
now
darkest
he's
before the
better.
dawn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Thank
I'm like so grateful. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
It's like
Thanks.
I don't have to take the thyroid medication.
Yeah, you're off your medication. That's freaking fantastic. Thank you so much.
I only did it for a week. I was like, I can't do this. It was just really difficult,
Thank you.
But yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure. And so I'll share a little bit about my story. Just basically in a nutshell, I was struggling with Hashimotos, autoimmune disorder of the thyroid. And I was sick for a good 9 years, and it was getting progressively worse to the point that I was having vertigo. I was having total memory loss. Like it felt like I had amnesia. I wouldn't remember the last half hour. How did I get here? Where am I going? I'm driving. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I came from. Help me, like these kind of moments. And I felt like I was getting dementia. It was scary. And I was 42. I didn't have my period stopped. I wasn't getting my period. I was also completely exhausted all the time. Like I hardly had energy for anything. And I wanted to sleep all the time. And I even started thinking I was going to be homeless someday. I'm like, that's it. I'm not going to be able to survive very long like this. And one day I'll be homeless. And I just accepted that. And then finally I said, that's it. No. I made a decision one day. I said, no, I'm sick of this. I'm going to get well. If people with cancer can get well, so can I. Like I can figure out the solution. This is not a death sentence. I rejected that. And I just decided. And then I literally saw someone post something on Facebook, just like Koko did, I saw someone post something and it said, I want to do that. And the next thing you know, I was doing it and I said, wow, this is amazing. Within 10 days, all my symptoms were gone. Like you, Koko, just very similar. In the first 10 days, my brain fog was gone. My energy was like through the roof. I had amazing amounts of energy. All I wanted to do was walk, run, go work out. I had this incredible vitality just return to me. And I was like, is this going to last? I was like, is this really going to last? And surprisingly, it's been 9 years. It's been almost exactly 9 years in April. I'll have been well as long as I was sick. The amount of time I've been in this business helping other people get well is exactly how long I was sick. So that was a good long time. And it's kind of an amazing moment. And Kashi's been with me the whole time. She basically recovered from her menopause symptoms. And that was really amazing. She was like in pain and like, I'm in pain all the time. And, and then next thing you know, she's like, I'm skipping to work. I'm running to work. And you were kind of on the verge of even closing your studio. I think, Kashi, you were like, I don't know if I'm going to do this much longer. But you ended up continuing. You left the studio open and you're like, you're right.
Yeah.
So inspiring. Like, it's amazing. She was one of the first people I shared this with. And it's been incredible. We've seen hundreds of thousands. I've actually seen thousands of people recover in this from knowing a lot of people who are in this company. I've seen thousands of people's recovery from all kinds of things. But even people who are already healthy just are surprised by how much energy they get back. And a lot of people who are, feel like they're hooked on coffee suddenly feel like, oh, I don't have to drink coffee anymore. Like, I feel amazing. And my coffee, my energy's back. So it's pretty cool. And so that's kind of like what we've experienced. And I'm just curious if any of you guys, can relate to any of our symptoms, or, if any of you would like to hear about anything specific for us to share about. We're going to share the protocol in a moment, but I want to give you all an opportunity. You can either speak out loud, or you can write in the chat if there's something you'd like me to cover. If you can relate to sleep issues or digestive issues or weight issues. I lost 25 pounds. That was like kind of the total that I lost during my transformation. And I haven't gained it back. So it's definitely been one of those things like, wow, okay, it is possible to like maintain this. So I don't see any questions. So I will continue, but you're welcome to pop things in the chat if something comes up. The protocol we followed is a 90-day protocol, and it is called the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. So it's called the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation because this really is about helping you adopt a new healthy lifestyle. So there are going to be some changes that over time that are going to be lasting. And one of the first things that goes away is cravings, right? Can you, Koko and Shri, did you notice any cravings here? Yeah.
Not so difficult with this though. Not like a fasting or anything. I don't get hungry at all.
You don't even feel hungry. So one of the reasons is because hunger is designed to bring our body nutrients, right? And so when you have a ton of nutrients, because this is like super nutrient dense superfoods, when you have a lot of nutrients, your body is not looking for calories anymore. It's never was looking for calories. The only reason it's making us crave food is it's making us wanting to bring in nutrition into the body. So that's why when you drink these drinks, you feel satiated, because one drink is equivalent to 12 microgreen salads, right? One shake is like a whole meal. It has all the nutrition you need out of a meal. It's even more nutrition than you would get out of a meal. So even if you were to eat, you still wouldn't have the amount of nutrition that you have when you drink one green drink, right? Which has all these different superfoods in it. It's got spirulina, it's got barley green juice, it's got a bunch of different, the super meal has a bunch of different herbs and adaptogens and, healthy mushrooms and stuff like that. So they're good tasting, right?
Yeah.
There's like 4 different flavors you can choose from, and they're really, really wonderful. The super meal is specifically helpful for digestion. If anyone needs a little bit more support with digestion, the super meal is very helpful. The power shake is really great for people who are diabetic or have blood sugar issues. They're both good, but like, if you were going to try to like really, because you get to customize your order, right? So I'm going to show you guys. How about I show the website? Does that sound like a good idea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll show the website and then you guys can sort of see what's actually in here. And all right, here we go. So it's called the ULT Lifestyle, stands for Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. So ULT, whoops, Lifestyle. And you guys are going to get a gift code from, you're going to get a specific link from Koko. There it is. You're going to get a specific link from Koko. Koko, what is your gift card?
Koko Johnson.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to copy that and put it in the chat for you guys. So this is the website. It's called your Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. And you get to choose your 90-day path. So there is the ULT path, which is just the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, which is this pack right here. And we'll just talk about this one right now. So this is the one that Koko and Shri and I've done all of them, but this is the one that we're talking about right now. So this is 60 of your 90 meals in a month right here. These green drinks, 60 of your 90 meals. And this will really feel filling. It's like one drink is equivalent to 12 microgreen salads. Since you guys were talking about microgreens in there, Nancy, with your knowledge about microgreens, just imagine 12 microgreen salads is equivalent to one drink. Okay. And you get 60 of those. So that's 30, that's 60 of your 90 meals. This is like 2/3 of your food for the month right there. And then you also get these wonderful additional things. And by the way, these are packaged in non-plastic. This is a sustainable, made from hemp and bamboo, the packaging, so you can compost it. Okay, and everything comes in pretty much compostable or recyclable packaging. The apothecary juice has natural melatonin. It's just part of the fruit. And so this is an incredible way to get just also tons of antioxidants. So this is the highest antioxidant fruit in the world. So this actually, studies show that this doubles our dream time, which is when we do the most healing. So it heals our brain, it helps us detox our brain, it helps detox the body, it helps reduce inflammation. This is amazing for gout. So, this was like Shri's husband's go-to, amazing for gout. And it just tastes delicious too. So it's a nice thing you drink it before you go to bed. It makes you feel sleepy and it makes you sleep through the night. And then you wake up refreshed. So that's the apothecary juice. The Biomedic is probably the most important product we have. So those of you who live on Hawaii probably know that like Kauai is the center for Monsanto experimentation. So Monsanto is polluting Kauai heavily with glyphosate, and it's been shown to be killing the reef at a rapid pace. And when I was there, it had killed like 2,500 feet of this one reef, and it was like just spreading. It might have been like more than that. I feel like it was almost like 2.5 miles or something of reef. So it's really important to remove glyphosate from the gut, and glyphosate it kills everything. It kills the reef, it kills the soil, it kills your gut, it destroys everything in its path, and it's sprayed on genetically modified organisms. So Kauai is the center for genetically modified everything. So unfortunately, I lived in Kauai, that's why I knew all this, and there was a lot of protesting against Monsanto and the glyphosate. But the Biomedic for now is a great solution because this helps remove 74.5% of glyphosate from the gut. And that happens in 6 weeks. So that's what the double-blind study shows. Okay, so this also correlates to C-reactive protein, because also what's reduced in 74.5% is the C-reactive protein, which is the inflammatory marker. So this also helps reduce inflammation. And it's a probiotic, a prebiotic and a plusbiotic. And what it does is it restores the gut. Okay, so this helps rebuild the gut villi. It rebuilds those little hairs so you can absorb better nutrients. And it also, so not only does it repair it, it also restores the wonderful microbiome. So it actually restores and replenishes the good bacteria of the gut. And it rebuilds the villi, the microvilli, which are the little tiny hairs that absorb nutrients. It actually grows them back. So this is one of the most important things that you can have right here. On the left, we've got the super aminos, and oh my gosh, like this is plant-based protein. It is so clean. This gives you incredible energy all day long. And this also just helps your body get the protein without having the acids that come with animal products. So if you're concerned about not having animal products and you want to have protein, this is a solution right here. This gives you a wonderful amount of protein without any acidity, and it just it builds muscle really fast. So it's great. As we age, it gets harder to hold on to muscle, and this just really helps keep our muscles intact. The super cleanser herbs over here on the right, this actually cleanses the gut. So you do those for 10 days each month. So this comes with 2 packs, one for the first month and one for the second month. And so the first month you get the super cleanser herbs, and this is going to help kill parasites as well. So if you eat sushi, all of you poke bowls and sushi over there in Hawaii, you're getting parasites. Okay, got to clean those up once in a while. Also, from if you have animals and maybe your dog licks your face, you're getting parasites. You handle money, you're exposed to parasites. You drink water from the tap, you might probably have some parasites, especially in a third world country if you've traveled. So we want to do this really a few times a year, but this is going to help kill all that stuff off. And it's going to only you do that for 10 days. So you're basically doing this twice, all these things, you're doing them once or twice. You're doing all the shakes and the apothecary juice and the super aminos twice a day during the whole entire 90-day experience, right? This is only a 30-day pack. This is your first month. You only pay for one pack, 1 month at a time. This is $12 a day. Okay. And that's $6 twice a day. And that's your $6 covers your food and your supplements. So those of you who eat out, those of you who cook at home, no matter what you're doing, you're probably spending at least that much or more on a meal. So this is an actual opportunity to save money. So if you're on a budget, this is actually very helpful. This actually helped me save around $300 my first month. I must have saved about $300 in groceries, and it was very helpful. So this is a great way to save money. It's very quick and convenient. It'll save you time in the kitchen. You'll end up having a lot more time for life because you won't be making so many meals, but you do get to eat. You can have any kinds of fruits and vegetables. You can have brown rice, quinoa, oats, potatoes, sweet potatoes. You get to enjoy food. So this is not like a fast for 90 days. This is just eating a clean lifestyle for 90 days. We say give it a good 90 days, and that will really help detox metals. It'll help kill off the pathogens, and it'll help build your immune system. So some of the side benefits are that sometimes we lose weight if we're overweight, but if you're also underweight, it can also help you increase your weight, because overweight and underweight is actually the same issue. It's liver sludge. And so sometimes people come to me and they're like, I'm underweight. Can I gain weight? What do I do? Well, you do this, and you eat this, you can have these before the meals if you're underweight, but it's very helpful for both losing weight and for both gaining weight. So either one you need, just let us know and we'll help you with that protocol. So like I said, it's $12 a day. So you're going to get a 25% off discount from Koko. She's going to send you, we're going to pop the link in here in a moment. And here, I'll go ahead and pop it in now. So that's her personal link. And so this is for the retail value on this is $480, but you're going to get 25% off. So you're going to get 25% off of $480, which is $360. So $360 for your first month. Okay. And then it's going to be cheaper each month. So you're going to click getting started. And then I always recommend customizing this order. It says right here, would you like to customize this? Click that. And now you can customize each month by changing the shakes. So I would just change the first 2 shakes to super meal. There's vanilla chai or there's original. So you can choose vanilla chai or original, maybe get one of each. And then if you don't like sweet at all, these are naturally sweetened with monk fruit. And this one's sweetened with stevia. This one's monk fruit, this one's stevia. Super meal is stevia, power shakes, monk fruit. So choose the shakes you want. I recommend getting 2 of super meal and 2 of power shake. And if you don't like any sweet at all, you can just go with straight up greens. You can do unflavored, and then that's like just greens. Okay. Month 2 and 3, do the same. Just pick your shake, and you can quit at any time. Like if you decide after month 1, I don't want to do it anymore, you can stop, you can quit. Sorry, I'm trying to do the super meal. So you can just quit, and there's no harm, no foul, nothing bad. If you decide you don't like it, within 60 days, you can return it all and get your money back. So there's like a complete money back guarantee here. The 4th month is the daily core 4. This is really the lifestyle. This is just like the ongoing daily maintenance. After you've done all this, you've like really cleansed, and you're supposed to ideally keep your body cleansing every single day. So this kind of cleans you out and gives you all the nutrients and stuff that you need for the day. You probably won't need your supplements anymore. But this goes down to, so the 2nd and 3rd month are only $340. You don't have the cleanser herbs. And then the 4th month is only $195. So this is $6 a day for 1 meal replacement a day, plus all of your superfoods. So 1 meal replacement plus all of your supplements once a day. And that's the maintenance, because once you feel so good, you want to kind of keep it going. I've been doing this for 9 years. My Hashimotos has not returned. I feel amazing. So again, you can choose one of each. I would just choose 1 super meal and 1 power shake. And you can change this at any time. You can customize this. You can go into your account and change any of this anytime. So you're not locked in. This is just what's suggested for the first 3 months. And then you just click add to cart. And now everything's here on the right side. And you can scroll down on the right and click continue. And then that's when you fill everything in. You can also add things in here if you like. You can add anything in that you want. So I'm going to go back to the front page, and I'm going to say this is the ULT on the left. They also have a collagen pack, which you might want to do on your second or third month. This actually, you add this in, and this actually helps your body build collagen. So rather than taking collagen, you're going to build collagen, which is better than taking collagen. You want your body to build it, not just become reliant on trying to take collagen, which actually isn't helpful, because if you take collagen, well, then your body has to break it down and then rebuild it back into collagen. So you might as well just start from here. My other favorite pack, I recommend, if you want to spend $35 more, you get the Zinc Aid. So Zinc Aid has vitamin zinc, vitamin C, A, D, and E. That's what AID stands for. So for $35 more, you can get the ULT Immune. This makes it $13 a day. And this one I recommend for most people, because I think everyone is deficient in vitamin D, and everyone needs more zinc, especially to fight off super viruses. This is also very helpful for recovering from COVID, and as well as helping prevent COVID. I'm not saying it will prevent it. I'm not allowed to say that, but it can help you with your immune system. And same with the apothecary juice. Apothecary juice, if you just do a if you do a search online for apothecary juice, or for tart cherry juice and COVID, you'll see that it's actually quite helpful. And I drank this when I had COVID. I drank this all day long, and my COVID went away in like a few days. And so that's very helpful. So that's one I recommend for most people. But if you want to just do the baseline, just do the ULT. And this one's just $30 more. So it's $397 your first month, and then $360 your second month. So any questions about that? Any thoughts and questions? So if you want to order, you can just click the link in the chat that I put in there. That's Koko's gift card. And if anyone's watching the replay, whoever invited you to watch this video, just use their gift code and you'll get the 25% off, whether it was Shri or whether it was Koko or whoever. Everyone, we all here have 25% off gift codes for you, and like that. So
I have a question, Rachel.
Sure.
So in month 1, you're doing the 10-day, and month 2, you're doing the 10-day.
Mhm.
And then before the 10-day and after the 10-day, you're doing the core 4, right? Or are you doing core 4
yes.
twice? Okay.
So there's two ways to do this. You can just do all the superfoods twice a day and do the super cleanser herbs just in the middle of the month, without doing the whole cleanse. If you want to really do a vigorous cleanse, which is good for everyone to do at least once, is then you can just take the 10-day. Then you start the month off with doing everything once a day, just to prep the body. So you take all these things that you just saw in the pack, you just do it once a day for the first 10 days to prep. And then the second 10 days, you're going to take everything 3 times a day. And then you just only eat 8 fruits and vegetables. There's 8 fruits and vegetables you can choose from, and you just eat those. You can steam them if you want, you can blend them if you want, but you're for 8 days. For 10 days, you're just going to eat 8 fruits and vegetables. And then the next 10 days, you're going to do everything twice a day. So now you've kind of built yourself up, you've peaked, and now you're doing kind of like a daily kind of lifestyle of just general detoxing, but it's gentle. And during that 10-day cleanse in the middle of the month is like where the magic happens. Usually that's when people have their aha moment, like, oh my God, I get why I'm doing this. I get why everyone loves it, and I never want to stop. That's when everything gets exciting. Right?
And then in month 2, do you do that same thing that you did in month 1?
So month 2, you're just doing everything twice a day through the whole entire month.
Everything.
2 3. You do everything twice a day, and then you can do those cleanse our herbs for 10 days in the middle of the month.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do you do on month 3? Also twice a day?
Yeah. Now month 2 and month 3, you're just kind of you're kind of coming into you're learning a routine and a lifestyle around these superfoods. And honestly, I did it for a whole year. The company just says, here, do it for 90 days and then go to your maintenance. I did it for a full year because I was really sick, and I just did not want to get sick again. And I was like, I wanted to clean. And I kept noticing that when I would add certain foods back in, I would things would flare up, like my eczema would flare up, or I would feel a little like, oh, I'm feeling tired. And I'd be like, okay, no, I got to stay on this. And it took me about a really good year before I stabilized in my health. It takes time. Like we accumulate this stuff, we accumulate, dis-ease or, health issues. It takes time to accumulate the toxins that make us sick. So, we have to be a little bit of patient, because if it took you that long to get sick, how long is it going to take you to get well? You've been eating these things, you've been eating and exposing yourself to toxins for a lifetime. So, just be gentle with yourself and know it's going to take you some time. And like, it just keeps getting better and better and better over 90 days. I can't wait to hear, Koko, what your story is at 60 days and what your story is at 90 days, because it's already so good. It's just going to keep getting better. So any other questions or thoughts or takeaways? Anybody feel like sharing any inspiration? All right, then. Well, Koko, any last words?
Thank you, everybody, for coming and sharing the story with us. Yeah, I'm just finished 30 days, only 30 days. I just amazed by this result I'm getting. And another 30 days, 60 days I'm going to do. Looking forward how I transform. And I want to keep sharing with you. Yeah. And we are always here to support you if you wanted to start. So let us know. Just give me a message.
One last thing I'll say that I forgot to mention is that we have a support group. We have a support group on Facebook. We've got recipes. I've got cooking shows that I'll share with you all. Koko can share those. There's some YouTube cooking shows. And then I also do a support call every Saturday morning at 9:30 Pacific time. It's kind of early for you guys. It's 6:30 Hawaii time, but still, there is a support group. You can come on and ask questions. I do a theme every week. So this weekend, I'm going to be talking about eczema, psoriasis, and rheumatoid arthritis. And then the weekend following, I forget what the topic is, but we have some recordings. We have replays for menopause. We've got a replay for diabetes, and we have a replay for Hashimotos. So you can also watch the replays and just continue to learn. Like if you're someone who's fascinated with health, you can continue to learn.
Yes, it's very good support. Amazing team. So Nancy, please.
Is there any kind of residual income or anything that you guys are working on?
Yes, residual income. Yes. So there is an opportunity to become a brand partner. So there's two aspects of it. So we also have referral partners. Some people don't necessarily want to become a brand partner and do the business, but they want to refer people to us, and we'll offer them $30. We give them $30 for their person's first order. And so that's, a gift we give back for saying thank you. But we also do have a brand partner program. So I've been in this for 9 years, sharing with like everybody I know, including Kashi. And it's enabled. I went from being in my car, sleeping in my car, living in my car, because I just didn't have any money after not working because I was so sick. I lived in my car for about 4 months, and then I actually built this business from my car. And now 9 years later, I can say that I've put 3 children through college. My brother and my sister's children. I put them through college in the Philippines. This has actually enabled me to send money regularly back to the Philippines and empower my family and help them start businesses. And the company is truly, truly, truly heartfelt. Like the vision, that when you can actually listen to the founders, they'll talk every Wednesday night. There's like a half-hour call, and they talk about the products and the mission and the vision, and you'll really, really feel the heart. It's just an incredible company to work with. And yes, the pay is very, very generous. They pay out 60% of the profits to us, to the consumers, to those of us who are sharing it. So it is really incredible. There's like $3,500 worth of bonuses in your first 3 to 4 months. Koko and Shri are hitting those. Koko's in your first month, and in your first month, you already got a bonus. And Shri just got 1,000. Shri's in her second month, and you're actually earned $1,000 this month, and you're actually gonna get another $1,000 bonus tomorrow. You're actually hitting executive. So in your second month, you'll have made a total of like $2,500, I think. So yeah, congratulations, by the way.
Yes.
So it's very possible because this is something so needed. Like people really, really need this. And we're very, very happy to train you. I have support training calls that I lead every morning, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We have like a beautiful, beautiful community call. We dance, we sing, we play, and then we get to work together. And we have breakout rooms. So there's just lots of wonderful training available throughout the week. At any time. And I also, one of the bonuses of joining our team is that you get access to, for free, you get access to the Alchemy Health and Business School. So I'm a regenerative health practitioner and I'm a clinical iridologist. I'm also an Ayurvedic practitioner, and I'm also certified as a Purium health professional. And so I have created a program. It's like literally 12 classes long, and it teaches you health and business. And so you have free access to this school. You have free business school. I give business training every day. And so you have like free business training, you have a free business school and a free health school. And so when you finish that program, I also give you a certificate of completion. It doesn't make you certified as a health practitioner, but it gives you a certificate of completion that you can say I've like completed this program in regenerative health coaching. So it's just something that will add to your repertoire if you're somebody who loves to learn about nutrition. There's tons of resources to continue to learn. Dave teaches every single Wednesday night about nutrition. It is just like the amount of information and love that pours out from this company is just unbelievable support. And you're doing a good thing, and you're helping the environment, you're helping people, and you're also helping people make money. So thank you for asking that question. I hope that answered.
Yeah, Rachel, where are you located, and where's the company headquarters where things are shipped from located?
So I'm in California, and it's shipped from LA. So the headquarters is in LA. It's I forget the name of the town. I always forget what it's called. But it is
Long Beach.
Thank you, Long Beach. Yeah, it's manufactured in Long Beach. We own the means of production. We have the farms. We have the farms, and they're organic. They're all organic. Dave Sandoval himself, the founder of the company, he and Amy actually lobbied to get us the USDA organic food label for all of the United States, not just our company, but like everyone who looks at that USDA organic food label, that came from them. They lobbied and got us that. That's how much they care. That's how deep a visionary they are. Yeah.
You want to hear a real quick funny story?
Yeah.
My father's father, Carl Renborg, he started an organic food supplement business in the 40s.
Wow.
And he owned farmland, organic farm, watercress, parsley, and alfalfa were his, and he made tablets in the 40s out of hemmet.
Wow.
Yeah, and we used to have a boat down in Long Beach.
He was way ahead of his
And later, his company, he was way ahead. He built his own telescope and stuff. And later, he named his company Nutrilite. And then right before he passed, which his inheritance is how I got to Hawaii. Anyway, right before he passed, Amway bought his company for their nutrients.
No way.
It's crazy. And Rich and Jay of Amway, they were his distributors. He taught them distribution and business before Amway was even a concept.
That's incredible.
So
that's absolutely amazing.
Interesting story.
That makes me appreciate
the one thing. Yeah, so it's yeah. So I know Southern California, but the one thing I'm concerned about is the bioengineering, because even that's hitting even organic farms and water supplies. So that's a real issue, you know.
Yeah, well, one thing I can say that's really incredible is that our farms are 100 miles away from any polluting industry. So there's no cross-contamination. There's no genetic seeds flying over us. We're 100 miles away from anything else. It's on a lake bed in the middle of Utah, an old lake bed in Utah. So
the farms in Utah.
Yeah, and the soil is literally 60 to 90 feet, 60 to actually 200 feet deep. The soil itself is really deep. It's totally amazing. And then everything is harvested, and within 2 hours of the harvest, it's juiced. And then that juice is wind dried and then packaged on site, and then it is shipped without refrigerated trucks. So I'm just saying, like, it's about as like low a footprint as you can have. You know, but the nutrients is preserved because it's literally juiced within 2 hours of harvest. So it's at its peak perfection. It's ripe. It's good. It's good. So that's one of the reasons why there's so much nutrients in this, and one of the reasons why I think it's so incredible how much it helps people.
How is it shipped? Is it UPS ground? Is it mail?
UPS,
Postal?
UPS, FedEx, you know, both. And so to Hawaii, I think it's FedEx to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah,
FedEx.
see, that's where we get dinged. That's where we get really dinged. The
Ding cow.
shipping.
Oh no, we have a flat rate shipping.
Expensive.
It's $13. It's $13 to ship to Hawaii. I think it's either $13 or $17. That's it. For huge.
Oh, good. Flat
for
rate.
huge box. Yeah. And it ships pretty quickly. Yeah. It gets out there pretty quickly. Thanks for your
Cool. Thank
input.
you.
My pleasure. Thank you for your input. It was really nice to meet you. Yeah. So I guess that's it, unless anyone else has anything to say.
Thanks,
Thank you all.
Rachel. Thanks for inviting me. Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Kashi. So good to see you.
You too.
Who you have
I'll just
ready?
say, like, to stick with this for 9 years, I guess I've been doing as long as Rachel has. Maybe she's been doing it a month longer than me. But
yeah,
keep-
maybe a couple
that
weeks.
that I'm still doing, like, I've never ever missed a month ever. And I have a small little, what is it called, a downline, and it more than pays for my products each month. I haven't really had time to really plunge in and really do it on a full business thing, but it more than pays them, and then I have a little extra. And
Yeah.
so that was really wonderful to be able to have that, and that I can get to keep doing these products all this time.
You made something like $5,000 in your first couple months.
Yeah, it was.
She had her full studio. Now you don't have a studio, but like you had the whole studio, and everyone was like, you had everyone cleansing. It was just like an amazing experience.
Yeah, we're gonna do another healthy happy hour. I love getting to see it in this format, so this is great. And I want to do an in-person one so that people can try the stuff. So
No,
maybe we'll do
absolutely.
both. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I'm happy to do it here. We can use my house or whatever you want to do.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Yeah, we're happy to do healthy
Meet
happy hours
everyone.
for you on Zoom. Like anyone can join. It's like all over the world. At this point, we're just full on access. So
Yeah.
awesome.
Just do it. You'll be happy you did. It's really awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Have a great night and take care. Bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
Rachel.
Rosina. Bye, Nancy. Bye, Coco.
Bye, Nancy.